The world is still quiet. Gentle light touches the horizon, spreading across the calm bay. Our sailboat, Serenity, rests peacefully at anchor, home on the sea. The air is cool, a faint mist hangs above the water. This is my favorite time, pure peace before adventure. Soon, the sun will rise, the sails will fill, and we'll let the wind guide us into a new day. The first signs of life stir below deck. Liam brews coffee, Maya stretches, and our dogs, Rusty and Finn, wake with us. We gather in the cockpit, coffee in hand, watching the sunrise in peaceful silence. The dogs join, tails wagging, as we soak in the morning light. It's a simple ritual, but it makes Serenity feel like home. Our quiet morning routine slowly shifts into preparation. The first task is to check the boat. It is a process we follow every single time we set sail. I start with a walk around the deck, checking all the lines and rigging. I run my hands over the ropes, feeling for any signs of wear. I make sure the sails are properly stowed and ready to be raised. Everything must be secure and in its right place. On the water, you cannot afford to be careless. Attention to detail is crucial for a safe and smooth journey. Liam heads below to check the engine and the navigation equipment, ensuring all systems are go. Maya begins to prepare the deck for departure. She coils the mooring lines neatly, so they are ready to be released. She checks the anchor to make sure it can be raised without any snags. We work in a comfortable rhythm, each knowing our role without needing to be told. This teamwork is the result of many hours spent sailing together. It feels like a well-rehearsed dance. Finn follows Maya around the deck, watching her every move with intense focus, as if he is her first mate. Rusty, meanwhile, has found a patch of sunlight and is enjoying a pre-voyage nap, completely trusting us with the preparations. Down in the cabin, Liam confirms that our navigation charts are in order. Today we will be using both digital and paper charts. It is always good to have a backup. He plots our initial course out of the bay. He also checks the latest weather forecast. The report promises fair winds and calm seas, perfect conditions for a day of sailing. Knowing what to expect from the weather allows us to plan our day and trim our sails accordingly. He calls up to us, looks like we'll have a beautiful breeze all morning. This good news adds to the growing feeling of excitement on board. With all the checks complete, we are almost ready to go. The final step is to clear the decks and stow any loose items below. Anything not tied down can become a hazard once the boat starts to heel with the wind. We move with purpose, securing water bottles, books, and cushions. The boat is now tidy and prepared for the motion of the sea. The sun is fully above the horizon, and the bay is bathed in a bright, clear light. The time for quiet observation is over. The time for action has arrived. Our journey is about to begin. We are ready to raise the anchor and set our sails toward the open water. The moment has arrived. The preparations are complete, and a gentle breeze ripples across the bay. It's time to leave the shelter of this cove and embrace the open sea. Liam takes the helm, keeping us steady as I operate the windlass, and Maya stands ready at the bow. The anchor chain rattles up, and with a final call from Maya, we break free. We are officially underway, the shoreline receding as we head for open water. Even Rusty and Finn sense the change, noses in the breeze, as our journey truly begins. We've motored far enough from shore. The open ocean stretches before us, ready for our sails. Liam points the boat into the wind, essential for hoisting the mainsail. Maya and I prepare. She manages the halyard. I release the sail cover and ties. Ready on the halyard when ready to hoist. With teamwork, the mainsail climbs the mast, white against blue sky. The engine quiets. We're no longer just a boat. We're a sailboat. With the mainsail hoisted and luffing gently, Liam throttles back the engine. Silence falls, broken only by wind and water. The boat drifts, waiting for the wind's command. As we fall off, the sail fills with a deep whoomp. Serenity heels and comes alive. Now, we're truly sailing, gliding forward, balanced, in harmony with nature. The day's adventure has begun. Sailing a boat of this size is not a one-person job. It is a symphony of coordinated effort. Now that the mainsail is drawing power, it's time to unfurl our headsail, the jib. This second sail at the front of the boat will give us more power and help to balance the boat. Maya takes her position at one of the cockpit winches, ready to pull in the jib sheet, the line that controls the jib. My job is to release the furling line, which will allow the sail to unroll. Liam remains at the helm, keeping our course steady, and watching how the boat responds to the addition of the new sail. Ready to unfurl? I ask, my hand on the furling line. Ready on the sheet, Maya confirms, her hands poised over the winch handle. With a nod from Liam, I release the line. The jib, which was tightly rolled around the forestay, begins to unfurl with a soft, rustling sound. As the sail unrolls, Maya begins to pull in the jib sheet, winching it tight. This prevents the sail from flogging wildly in the wind. It's a delicate timing act. I have to release the furling line at the same speed that Maya is sheeting in the sail. We work together seamlessly, our actions coordinated without the need for many words. As the jib fills with wind, the boat picks up more speed and heels over a little further. The two sails, the main and the jib, now work in concert. The wind flows through the slot between them, creating aerodynamic lift that propels us forward with even greater efficiency. Now, the trimming becomes more nuanced. I help Maya fine-tune the jib, watching the small telltales, pieces of yarn attached to the sail, to ensure we have optimal airflow. When the telltales on both sides of the sail are streaming back perfectly, we know the sail is trimmed correctly. It's a constant process of observation and adjustment to get the best performance from the boat. With both sails set and trimmed, Liam can feel the balance in the helm. The boat feels light and responsive under his command. He can steer with just a few fingers on the wheel. This is the sign of a well-balanced boat, where the forces on the sails are working in harmony. Our teamwork has brought the boat to life. Each of us played our part, from steering to hoisting to trimming. It is this collaborative spirit that makes sailing so rewarding. We are not just passengers on this vessel, we are an integral part of its operation, a crew united by a shared passion for the sea and the wind. Let me tell you a little more about our boat, Serenity. She is a 40-foot monohull designed for both coastal cruising and open ocean passages. Her name suits her perfectly. She has a way of making you feel calm and safe, even when the seas get lively. Her hull is a classic dark blue, and her deck is a clean, bright white. She was built with comfort and safety in mind. The cockpit is deep and well protected, which provides a secure place for the crew to sit while underway. It's also where we spend most of our time, steering, trimming sails, and simply enjoying the view as the world glides by. Below deck, Serenity is our cozy home. The main cabin, or saloon, is surprisingly spacious, with warm wood paneling and comfortable seating around a central table. This is where we gather for meals, plan our routes on the chart table, and relax in the evenings. She has a small but functional galley where we can prepare simple, hearty meals. There are two sleeping cabins, one in the bow and one in the stern, providing comfortable berths for the three of us. Everything has its place, and we keep her very tidy. A well-organized boat is a safe boat, and it also makes for a much more pleasant living environment. On deck, every piece of equipment has a purpose. The lines, winches, and cleats are all part of a complex system designed to control the immense power of the sails. Learning how to use this equipment effectively is a key part of becoming a good sailor. The mast towers nearly 60 feet above the water, supporting the sails that are our engine. The boom swings across the cockpit when we tack or jibe, so we are always mindful of its position. Up at the bow is the anchor system we used this morning, and at the stern you'll find the helm station, the command center of the boat, where the wheel connects to the rudder that steers us through the water. But Serenity is more than just a collection of parts and equipment. She has a character, a personality of her own. We have sailed thousands of miles with her, and we know her every sound and movement. We know how she behaves in different wind and sea conditions. We have cared for her, maintained her, and in return, she has always carried us safely on our adventures. She is our partner in this journey, our platform for exploration, and our peaceful sanctuary on the vast ocean. Sailing her is a privilege, and we treat her with the respect and care she deserves, our trusted home on the waves. Now that we are sailing comfortably, our attention turns to navigation. Liam is at the helm, but our course is not arbitrary. We are heading for a specific destination, a secluded island about 30 miles down the coast. Maya is in the cockpit, studying the digital chart plotter mounted near the helm. The screen displays a detailed map of the area, showing our current position, depth readings, and any potential hazards like rocks or shallow areas. She has plotted our course as a straight line on the screen, and our goal is to follow it as closely as the wind will allow. The wind, however, rarely cooperates perfectly with our desired course. Today, the breeze is coming from a direction that is slightly off our ideal path. This means we cannot sail directly toward our destination. Instead, we are on what sailors call a close reach, with the wind coming from just forward of the beam or the side of the boat. This is a fast and efficient point of sail, but it means our path across the water is a gentle curve. Liam has to constantly make small adjustments to the wheel, keeping the sails full and the boat moving efficiently while trying to stay as close to our plotted course line as possible. To help him steer an accurate course, he uses the compass and the autopilot's heading display. The compass gives him a magnetic bearing, while the digital display shows our course over the ground, accounting for any sideways drift from currents or wind. Holding a course of 230, he says, his eyes flicking between the sails and the instruments. Maya double-checks this against her chart. That looks good, she confirms. It keeps us well clear of that shoal to the east. This constant cross-referencing between what the instruments say and what we see on the chart is a fundamental part of safe navigation at sea. For now, the sailing is straightforward. The sun is climbing higher in the sky, the water is a brilliant blue, and the coastline is a faint hazy line on the horizon. We settle into the rhythm of the passage. The boat sails herself for long stretches, with only minor adjustments needed. This is the beauty of finding the right trim and course. It allows us to relax and enjoy the journey. We are making good speed, about 6 knots, which is a comfortable pace for Serenity. The island is still hours away, but we are content. The journey itself, the act of sailing in this beautiful morning light, is the real destination. We have left the coastline far behind us now. The land is just a faint smudge on the horizon. Ahead lies only the vast, deep blue of the open ocean. Our 40-foot boat feels tiny in this endless expanse, but there's no fear, only freedom. Out here, life simplifies. It's just us, our boat, and the elements. The sun sparkles on the water, the air feels cleaner, and the mind becomes clearer. The gentle music of wind, waves, and sails is the soundtrack of our journey across the blue. Trimming sails is a constant, subtle dance with the wind. Every shift in breeze means a quick adjustment, pulling in a line here, easing out there. I watch the telltales on the jib, making small tweaks for perfect flow. Maya does the same with the mainsail, shaping it for balance and speed. The boat responds instantly, gliding smoother, faster, proof that every little adjustment matters. It's teamwork, focus, and a shared rhythm that keeps Serenity moving at her best. With time, you develop a sailor's intuition, a sense for wind, motion, and even the boat's mood. Liam steers by feel, reading the water, the sails, and the pressure on the wheel. We listen for familiar creaks and hums, alert to any new sound that signals trouble. Even our dogs notice changes before we do. Finn spots dolphins, Rusty senses wind shifts. Together, we're a crew tuned to the sea, reading its signs beyond what instruments show. This sixth sense is our greatest tool for safe, joyful sailing. Rusty and Finn aren't just along for the ride, they're essential crew. Rusty, our golden retriever, is the calm heart of the boat, always finding the sunniest spot. Finn, the border collie mix, is ever watchful, alert to every change and ready to help. Safety is key. Life jackets, non-slip decks, and routines keep them secure. They have their own beds, food spots, and even a patch of turf for bathroom breaks. Their joy and presence remind us to savor the simple moments at sea. Life aboard is richer with them as part of our pack. Sailing means living at an angle, walking, cooking, and sleeping on a tilt. You adapt quickly, bracing yourself, using gimbaled cup holders and rigging lee cloths to stay put in bed. The boat's heel becomes second nature, turning daily tasks into a balancing act. Clever design, fiddles on tables, latches on cupboards, keeps everything in place. There's a cozy rhythm to it all, feeling cradled by the boat and the sea. You move with the boat, becoming part of its world. It's a small, satisfying reward for a morning's work under sail. Reading the water is a key skill in sailing. The ocean's surface tells us where the wind is stronger or lighter, like a secret language. By spotting dark, ruffled patches, we see gusts coming before they reach us. This gives us time to prepare, adjusting sails and course for a smooth, safe ride. Anticipating the wind keeps our sailing comfortable, controlled, and in harmony with the sea. The sun has passed its highest point in the sky. We are now in the heart of the afternoon, the boat gliding smoothly on open water. The light is softer, golden, and the crew settles into a relaxed routine. The miles slip by, but we are in no hurry. The journey itself is the prize. Even the dogs are at ease, dozing in the shade, all of us content, moving as one with the wind and waves. After a couple of hours at the helm, it's time for a change. Liam stretches, ready for a break. We run an informal watch system. Whoever feels fresh takes the wheel. I offer to take over, and Liam nods gratefully. This is our changing of the guard. A quick handover. A summary of course and wind. And I have the helm. It's a system built on trust, keeping us sharp and the boat safe. This shared duty is what makes us a true crew. My hands rest lightly on the wheel at Serenity's helm. The boat comes alive beneath my touch. Each shift in the wind, every surge down a swell, I feel it all. Steering is more than numbers on a compass. It's a dance with the sea, the wind, and the boat. The world fades away. There's only the boat, the sea, and the joy of guiding her forward. For these hours, I am captain, guardian, and partner in a timeless dance with the ocean. Just as I settle into my watch, Maya calls out, "Dolphins!" A pod of sleek gray dolphins leaps through the waves, heading straight for our boat. This is the magic of the open ocean. Hours of quiet, then sudden wild beauty. The crew rushes to the rail, energized, watching dolphins play in our bow wave. Even Finn, our border collie, is beside himself with excitement. There must be 20 dolphins, adults and calves, so close we see their markings. As quickly as they arrive, the pod peels away, disappearing into the blue. The ocean returns to calm, but the wonder of the encounter lingers. The afternoon is perfect for learning, calm, relaxed, and full of possibility. Maya, always eager to learn, asks about sail trim. We adjust the mainsheet together, feeling the boat respond. Liam joins, sharing his knowledge of celestial navigation and the old ways. On a sailboat, knowledge is passed down, shared, and discovered together. Every day on the water, the wind and sea teach us something new. The journey of discovery never ends. As the afternoon wears on, a comfortable hunger begins to set in. The simple sandwich lunch was hours ago, and the sea air has a way of building a healthy appetite. It is time for a late afternoon snack, a small meal to tide us over until we anchor for the evening. We decide on something simple and communal. Liam goes below and returns with a cutting board, a block of sharp cheddar cheese, a crisp apple, and a sleeve of crackers. It is not a fancy meal, but out here, simple things often feel like the greatest luxuries. He carefully slices the cheese and the apple, arranging them on the board. We gather in the cockpit to share the food. I hand over the helm to Maya for a few minutes so I can join in. We pass the board around, each of us taking a cracker and topping it with a slice of cheese and apple. The combination of the salty cracker, the sharp cheese, and the sweet, juicy apple is perfect. It is a symphony of simple flavors that tastes incredibly delicious in the fresh salt air. We eat slowly, savoring each bite. There is no rush. We are just enjoying the food, the good company, and the beautiful surroundings. This is the essence of cruising life. Finding joy in simple, shared moments. This simple act of sharing food strengthens our bond as a crew. It is a moment to connect, to chat about the day, and to just be together. We talk about the dolphins we saw earlier, laughing about Finn's frantic excitement. We discuss our progress and estimate our arrival time at the island. The conversation is easy and unforced, the comfortable chatter of good friends. These moments are just as important as the technical aspects of sailing. They build the morale and camaraderie that are the foundation of a happy and successful crew. A well-fed crew is a happy crew, as the old saying goes, and it is absolutely true. After we finish our snack, everything is cleared away and stowed securely. Liam takes the helm back from Maya, and I return to my off-watch relaxation. The simple meal has left us feeling refreshed and content. It is a small punctuation mark in the long flowing sentence of the afternoon. It is another reminder that life on a boat is not about deprivation. It is about a different kind of abundance. An abundance of time, of nature, of simple pleasures, and of shared experiences. We are nourished not just by the food, but by the entire experience of preparing and eating it together in the middle of the ocean. As the afternoon begins to fade towards evening, the energy on the boat becomes even more tranquil. The dogs, who have been napping on and off all day, seem to sense the shift. Rusty, our calm golden retriever, gets up from his shady spot and comes to sit beside me. He rests his heavy head on my lap, his big brown eyes looking up at me with complete trust and affection. I absent-mindedly stroke his soft ears, my fingers tracing their familiar velvet texture. His presence is a warm, solid comfort. He asks for nothing but a little bit of contact, a silent reassurance that his pack is all here and all is well. Finn, ever the vigilant one, has also calmed his watch. He is no longer pacing or scanning the horizon with such intensity. He is lying down near the helm, but he is not asleep. His head is up and his ears twitch, still monitoring the sounds of the boat and the sea. But his posture is more relaxed. Every now and then, he lets out a deep sigh. The kind of sigh that says he is content but still on duty. He looks over at Rusty and me, and then at Liam at the helm, as if he is making sure all his sheep are accounted for. The presence of the dogs makes our little boat feel so much more like a home. There is a special kind of communication that happens between humans and dogs, a language without words. I can feel Rusty's contentment through the warm weight of his head on my leg. He can feel my relaxed state through the steady rhythm of my hands stroking his fur. This quiet companionship is a precious gift, especially out here where the world is so vast and empty. They connect us to the simple, instinctual parts of life. They do not worry about navigation or sail trim. They live entirely in the present moment, and they have a wonderful way of pulling us into that moment with them. Their quiet company fills the spaces between conversations. They are a constant, living presence, a part of the fabric of our life on board. They remind us of our responsibilities beyond just sailing the boat. We are responsible for their well-being and happiness too. And, in return, they give us unconditional love, endless amusement, and a profound sense of peace. As the sun begins its slow descent towards the horizon, I look at my two furry crewmates, and I feel an overwhelming sense of gratitude. Our sailing journey would not be the same without them. They are the quiet, beating heart of our life on Serenity. The character of the afternoon is changing once again. The sun begins its slow descent, bathing the sea and our boat in golden light. The sky glows with orange, pink, and soft yellow. The breeze softens, and the boat slows, as if taking a deep breath. It's a time of beauty and tranquility, a perfect reward for a day well spent. Our destination appears ahead, clear and welcoming in the golden hour's glow. As we near the island, our focus shifts to coastal navigation. The water grows shallower, colors change from deep blue to turquoise, and we scan for reefs and sand. Maya checks the chart plotter, guiding us toward a sheltered cove with a sandy bottom, perfect for anchoring tonight. The wind fades, so we douse the sails and switch to engine for a careful approach. The coastline welcomes us, promising a peaceful night's rest. With the sails furled, Liam starts the engine. The quiet rumble signals the end of our sail as we motor into the bay, sunset painting the sky in brilliant reds and oranges. I move to the bow, preparing the anchor, while Liam maneuvers and Maya stands by the windlass. The boat turns into the wind and comes to a stop. On Liam's command, I drop the anchor. The chain rattles out, echoing in the calm evening. The day's journey is almost complete. Dropping anchor isn't just tossing it overboard, it's a careful, synchronized process. I call out the colored depth markers as the chain runs out. Liam calculates the scope, and Maya snubs the chain as the boat gently reverses. The anchor digs in, the chain goes taut, and we know we're secure. With the snubber set and anchor alarm on, silence falls. Our teamwork brings Serenity safely home for the night. The boat swings gently on her anchor chain, bow pointing into the evening breeze. The last sliver of sun dips below the horizon, painting the sky in twilight colors. We tidy up, stow lines, and settle in. The dogs curl up, content and secure. We sit together in the cockpit, sharing the quiet, watching the stars appear. Serenity is safe, her crew at peace, and all is right with our small world. As twilight fades, our world shrinks to the gentle pool of lantern light in the cockpit. The bay is a mirror, reflecting stars above and below, and we float between two skies. The silence is profound, broken only by the soft lapping of water and the distant chirp of crickets. Dogs sleep peacefully, and we unwind, embraced by the deep calm of night. This is the very essence of serenity. Sitting here in the quiet of the night, my mind naturally drifts back over the events of the day. It feels like a lifetime ago that we were waking up to the first light of dawn, the boat shrouded in mist. I recall the quiet satisfaction of our practice preparations, the clatter of the anchor chain as we set ourselves free, and the magical moment the engine fell silent and the sails took over. Each phase of the journey had its own distinct character, its own challenges and rewards. From the focused teamwork of hoisting the sails to the relaxed rhythm of the afternoon passage, the entire day was a seamless flow of shared experience. I think about the simple, profound pleasures that punctuated our voyage. The taste of hot coffee in the cool morning air, the spectacular, unexpected visit from the pod of dolphins, the simple joy of sharing cheese and apples in the afternoon sun. These are the moments that truly define a journey like this. They are not grand or dramatic, but they are the small, perfect gems that we will remember long after the technical details of the navigation have faded. Sailing strips away the non-essential and leaves you with what truly matters. Connection with nature. The satisfaction of a job well done, and the warmth of good company. I feel an immense sense of gratitude for the day. Gratitude for the fair winds that propelled us on our way, for the sturdy and reliable vessel beneath us that carried us safely, and for the beauty of the world we were privileged to pass through. I am especially grateful for my crew, for Liam and Maya, whose competence, trust, and easy companionship make every voyage a pleasure. We move together as a single unit, anticipating each other's needs, supporting each other without a second thought, and I am grateful for our canine crew, Rusty and Finn, whose uncomplicated joy and loyal presence make our boat a true home. This journey has been a powerful reminder of why we choose this life. It is not just about getting from one place to another, it is about the process itself. It is about working in harmony with the elements, not fighting against them. It is about self-reliance and the quiet confidence that comes from knowing you can handle whatever the sea sends your way. The day has been a complete story, with a beginning, a middle, and a perfect peaceful end. It has been a day of purpose, beauty, and connection, and as I sit here under the stars, I feel completely and utterly content. Though this perfect day is ending, the journey is not over. This quiet anchorage is just a pause, a place to rest and regroup before the next chapter begins. Tomorrow, a new day will dawn, and with it will come new possibilities. The tide will turn, and a new breeze will spring up. We might choose to explore this island, to take the dogs ashore for a run on the beach, and to swim in the clear water of the bay. Or, if the wind is favorable, we might decide to weigh anchor and set our sails for a new destination, another island further down the coast, another secluded cove waiting to be discovered. The beauty of this lifestyle is its freedom and flexibility. Our plans are written in sand, not stone, always subject to the whims of the weather and our own inclinations. We are not bound by rigid schedules or itineraries. Our only goal is to continue the journey, to keep exploring, and to keep learning. The boat is ready. We have plenty of food and water. We are limited only by our own imagination and the direction of the wind. This sense of open-ended possibility is one of the most exciting things about cruising. The adventure doesn't stop. It just waits for the sun to rise. Tonight's rest is an essential part of that adventure. It allows us to process the experiences of the day and to restore our energy for whatever comes next. Sleep on a boat at anchor is one of the deepest and most restorative kinds of sleep there is. The gentle rocking motion, the quiet sounds of the water, the fresh, clean air. It all conspires to create a perfect environment for rest. We will wake up tomorrow feeling refreshed, revitalized, and ready for a new day of sailing, a new set of challenges, and new moments of beauty. The end of one day is simply the promise of the beginning of another. And so, as I prepare to head down to my own bunk, I am filled not with a sense of an ending, but with a feeling of happy anticipation. This cinematic journey we have shared today is just one frame in a much larger film. It is a life made up of countless sunrises and sunsets, of calm anchorages and lively sails, of quiet moments and shared laughter. It is a continuous voyage of discovery, both of the world around us and of ourselves. The tide will be high in the morning, ready to lift us and carry us onward. The promise of that journey is the best reason to sleep well tonight. Our time together on this particular journey is drawing to a close. We have shared the full arc of a perfect day at sea, from the quiet preparations at dawn to this peaceful night at anchor. I hope that through this lens, you have been able to feel the gentle motion of the boat, to smell the salt in the air, and to experience the profound sense of peace that comes from a life connected to the ocean. We have tried to show you not just the mechanics of sailing, but its heart and soul, the teamwork, the connection with nature, and the simple joys that make this life so rewarding. We invite you to join us again for our future adventures. There are always more coastlines to explore, more islands to discover, and more open water to cross. Each journey is unique, bringing new lessons and new perspectives. We will continue to share our experiences, hoping to inspire you, to inform you, or simply to provide a few moments of calm and escape in your day. The sea is vast, and our voyage is ongoing. We would be honored to have you as part of our virtual crew, sharing in the highs and lows, the challenges and the triumphs of our life on the water. This channel is a labor of love, a way for us to document our journey and share our passion with a wider community. Creating these cinematic stories takes a great deal of time and effort, from the hours of filming on the water to the careful editing that brings it all together. We do it because we believe in the beauty and importance of this way of life, and we love being able to connect with fellow sailors and dreamers from all over the world. Your support and encouragement mean more to us than you can possibly know. It is what fuels our desire to keep creating and sharing. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. If you'd like to support the channel, you can buy me a cup of coffee. Your contribution, no matter how small, helps us to keep the sails full and the cameras rolling, allowing us to bring you along on many more voyages to come. We look forward to seeing you out on the water again soon. Until then, we wish you fair winds and following seas, wherever your own journey may take you. From all of us aboard Serenity, Liam, Maya, Rusty, Finn, and myself, Casey Hamlin, good night.